Ladies and gentlemen,
Ouais.
Asa Akira is with us right now from her bedroom.
Hi.
Ouh. Non, c'est
Alors nous on va
ok.
pas
The
l'entendre
best
par contre
sound
une
in
fois
the
sur,
house. It has like it's the least
une
echoey.
fois sur
Can you
Cool.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I'm here with Angela, as you
Hi,
can
Angela. I was just with her yesterday.
see. Yeah, I know you guys did Thanksgiving at Spiegler.
We did.
C'est son.
It was amazing.
Sardoche et Benzac, est-ce que vous pouvez nous entendre? Vous pouvez entendre la conversation
Non,
sur...
malheureusement, pour entendre Asa, faudrait qu'on
pas
écoute
assez
le...
Oh, il faut que vous alliez sur le... Ah, je suis désolé. Okay, because we're also talking to two big French streamers named Benza and Sardoche. Unfortunately, because we're through Skype, they cannot hear you. They have to go through the stream to do so. Thank you so much for coming by, Asa.
Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm good. Are you going to be able to stay up for the 24 hours?
Well, I'm trying. I think we're like 6 hours in. We already raised $2,798.
Oh, that's
Dollars.
awesome.
Everything goes to St.Jude. It's actually a little bit. It's actually a little more because people who subscribe to my channel for the next 24 hours, the money will go also to the charity. So there is a little more, but it's only 6 hours. Let's see where it takes us. I have a lot of really cool guests. You and Angela, for example. Earlier, I had Alexis Texas and Blair Williams. We had Brad Rossi. We had Kaden Cross, and I have like amazing streamers. And actually, at 8, I have O'Shea Jackson Jr., who's Ice Cube's son, who was in Straight Outta Compton, that played his dad's role in the movie Straight Outta Compton.
That was a good movie.
It was a really good movie.
Yeah.
What's new, Asa? I know we don't have you for a very long time, but I wanted you to come by because you're such a big... Like, I tried to get as many... Like, I streamed for like 3 months now, and I tried to bring as many... Like, the most popular girls that are on my chat, which mean all the girls that every time on my chat, people say, do you know Asa Akira? Do you know Angela? Do you know X? So it's really cool to have all the girls that showed up. I'm so happy, so proud to have you guys here, and I wanted to bring you also to talk about your book. Because see, like, you're a writer.
Yes. So I just came out with my second book. It's called Dirty 30, and I turned 30 while I was writing it, which is crazy because, like, I don't know if you realize this, but, like, it's already been almost 10 years since I've been in porn.
It's crazy, right?
So crazy. Like I've known you for a decade.
Right? Asa, there's a lot of French people here live listening to this, so I'm gonna have to translate at the same time, okay?
Okay, bonjour.
Oh, bonjour. Donc elle a dit que, en fait, elle a écrit 2 bouquins. Your first book's name was...
Insatiable.
Ça s'appelait Insatiable. Très bon bouquin, très drôle. It's still, you can still buy it on Amazon and other places, right? Vous pouvez tous le trouver sur Amazon. Et elle vient juste de sortir un bouquin qui s'appelle Dirty 30, c'est ça?
Oui.
Oui. Et elle vient de sortir un bouquin qui s'appelle Dirty 30. La traduction, ce serait Dirty, c'est sale, et 30, en fait. Donc c'est... En fait, être... non, c'est difficile à... It's really hard to translate in French. So, I don't know, they probably release it in French as Dirty 32, so probably. But anyway...
I took French for 4 years in high school, and I don't know how to say anything. Like,
I've heard, but maybe I'm wrong, that you took French through your years of porns. Quite a few French. Sorry, it's a terrible joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My favorite thing is, like, I went to France a few years ago, and I was talking to Katsuni, who's also French.
Oui.
And she was like, "Oh, have a lot of fun. You know, France is so beautiful, but I have to warn you, it's full of French people."
En fait, il y a quelques années, elle est allée en France et elle a parlé avec Katsuni avant d'y aller. Et Katsuni lui a dit amuse-toi bien en France, c'est très beau. Par contre, fais très attention, c'est plein de Français. C'est très drôle. C'est très drôle. Benza et Sardoche, je suis désolé du coup, vu que vous l'entendez pas, mais en même temps, vous entendez les traductions. Donc, si vous avez envie de faire passer un message, si vous avez envie de dire des trucs, bah, lâchez-vous, les gars. Allô? Ils sont partis. Okay, I'm just... So, talk to us about Dirty 30.
It came out a few months ago, and I turned 30 while I was writing it, and I think 30 is like a big age for any woman, I think.
Excuse-moi, c'est que moi je regarde
you know,
le
like
stream,
even watching
Manuel,
movies and
pour,
stuff,
5
we're
minutes,
taught to like,
pour que-
we're almost raised to
pour qu'on
like
puisse l'entendre,
freak
en fait.
out when we turn 30. So it's about my like 30-year-old life crisis,
Du coup,
and
ouais,
you know, of course,
on,
being in this
Attendez, les gars.
business,
Du coup, il y a un
turning
gros,
30
ouais,
is
du
even
coup, il y a
crazier
un gros,
because we are, you know,
un gros
working with girls
décalage.
who are 18 years old.
Tu nous entends
So
encore, Manu, ou pas?
Ouais.
I mean, I always say like in this business
D'accord,
we
c'est que du
age
coup, on est obligé
in
de mettre
dog
le stream,
years.
donc on a 30
So
secondes
I'd
de
be
retard
like
pour savoir
what,
que tu nous parlais.
210 now?
Okay, let me translate. Sorry, Benza was talking to me at the same time. So let me translate in French. Elle a écrit ce bouquin alors qu'elle était en train de changer, qu'elle allait avoir 30 ans. Et pour toute femme, le cap des 30 ans, c'est quelque chose d'énorme. I think for a woman, the 30s, it's the equivalent for a man of the 40s.
No, even
What do you mean?
more.
Even more? No.
Yeah.
Like when I turned 30, I felt like, whatever, dude. I'm a man now. And now I'm 41, and I feel like, man, I'm fucking old as fuck.
No.
And I feel like, for example, Kaden, sometimes she feels like she's 31, and she's like, oh my God. And for me, it's like 31. I would kill to get those years back. But I know that for women, it's like, you see it like that. But I think really, I don't know.
I'd say men peak at like 50.
But that's because you're like
Old dude.
Steve Holmes.
He didn't
I
freak
mean-
out though, did he?
Right? No, Steve Holmes
No.
freaks out about nothing. Like,
Yeah,
Steve Holmes.
literally.
Steve,
nothing.
yeah, right, nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Steve Holmes is in his peak, literally since he's like 5. You know.
Oh my
But so, like, what do you think is the big difference between your first book and your second book? Quelle est la différence entre ton premier bouquin et ton deuxième bouquin?
I think I actually matured a lot between the two books. There's only 2 years or 3 years in between the two books, but like I feel like I did a lot of maturing. I wrote the first book just like wanting to like tell a bunch of funny stories. And then like, but the second book is a lot more about like just serious things like, am I gonna have kids? Am I, you know, like what am I doing with my life? How much longer am I gonna do porn? Like stuff like that. And I didn't come to an answer about any of those things. But it's a more introspective, serious, quote unquote, book.
I see.
I loved your first book.
Thank you.
I haven't read the second one yet, but it was such a good book. Like actually good writing.
Thank you. And actually, so the next thing, the book I'm working on right now, I'm actually the editor. And it's an anthology written by all people in the porn industry. And Angela's in it. She wrote a really good piece.
Thank you.
Caden's in it.
Caden's in it, yeah.
And Joanna Angel's in it. Abella Danger wrote a piece.
Cool.
It's a very like eclectic.
It's awesome. Let me translate the whole thing. Elle dit que entre son premier bouquin et son deuxième bouquin est beaucoup plus mature. Elle a pu travailler et vraiment réfléchir sur plus d'autres choses, même si le premier c'était vraiment très drôle et très bien écrit. C'était un peu plus réfléchi. Mais que là, elle préparait un bouquin où là, ça va être un système, c'est un bouquin genre anthologie, où il va y avoir plusieurs autres actrices qui vont chacune écrire une pièce dans le bouquin. Donc ça va écrire Angela, Kaden, Abella Danger et d'autres aussi, du coup, Joanna Angel. Et donc ça va permettre d'avoir une autre vue sur encore une fois, sur les actrices. We were talking earlier how, you know, like a lot of people, the image they have on porn people, when really like most people are in the industry are normal, like a lot. Most people, yeah. Don't you think so? Don't you
I
think
wouldn't
so?
say most. I think more than people imagine.
No, but I just think that when I say normal, I mean like from crazy to not crazy. It's just like some people tend to forget that porn people, before being in porn, they're just regular people.
Yeah.
And that it's just like,
For sure.
it's just that the way we are is the way society is, which is like there is like people with different level of education, different level of craziness, but we so that's in this sense that I say that we're normal people at the end of the day. Like we all have our things, you know, as normal as it can be, but in a industry that's considered not a normal thing, you know.
Yeah, it's true. And I find that, I don't know, like a lot of times I find that so many of us are so incredibly like shy, and I don't want to say like antisocial, but like so many of, I think you guys included, both of you.
Of course.
Like we're like homebodies. Like we are not partiers.
Exactly.
We're not like doing coke on a Saturday night and like rolling into set at 4 p.m. Like it's so not
But
like
you can't
that.
last in the industry like that. I think the people that last in the
Exactement.
industry are quite grounded and mature, and I mean just sexual beings that are
Yeah.
happy and willing to express and explore that.
Elle dit que les gens, elles disent toutes les deux d'ailleurs que les gens se rendent pas compte qu'en fait, parce qu'elle disait, en fait, elle disait que on n'est pas vraiment tous normaux, mais je lui expliquais que pour moi, la normalité, c'est aussi par rapport à la société, c'est-à-dire que bon, on t'a pas besoin d'être dans le porno pour être un peu foufou, t'as pas besoin d'être dans le porno pour avoir une bonne éducation ou une mauvaise éducation, c'est juste la société qui est comme ça, et du coup, dans ce sens-là, on est tous, entre guillemets, normaux. Et elle disait que très souvent, les gens du porno, comme elle ou Angela ou même moi ou beaucoup d'entre nous, on est des gens peut-être pas forcément timides, mais pas forcément des gens qui sortent, qui font la teuf, qui se défoncent à la drogue, comme ce que les gens peuvent croire. It's an image that people have. I remember when I was younger, when my mom found out that I was doing porn, like she started asking me about drugs, about like prostitutions. I'm like, I don't know, and like you know, it just exists in the world. Like yes, but it doesn't mean because I do porn that I'm gonna do this. Yes, there is people in porn that will do drugs or do prostitution or shit like that, but it's just like the way it is. There's secretaries that do drugs and hook. There is like fucking
But it's all
know,
it all
like,
comes back to like the sexual stigma, the
Exactly.
stigma around sexuality. If
Totally.
you are willing to be that sexual, especially publicly and with, you know, strangers and whatever, you're seen as, you know, strange because you're not supposed to act like that.
Again, if the porn industry sound like a bad industry with a lot of evil people and druggies, then it tend to attract less people. And of course, as a parent, you don't want to hear for your son or your daughter that, hey, you should do porn. It's a great industry. You can do a lot of money and be successful and have a great life. Of course, but you know, unfortunately, and I know I'm a dad, so it touches me. Like, of course, I want to protect my kids, and because I know the industry, it would be hypocritical, but at the same time, like, I want better for my kids than I had for myself.
But don't you also think, like, I always think about this, but like, I feel like the taboo-ness of porn is a little bit of what has the appeal for me.
Of course.
Like, I think if porn
Like
were
everything,
like
the
being
forbidden fruit.
secretary, I don't know that I'd be as drawn to it. Like, I
Look,
like that it's
If
kinda
there was no taboo, we'd make way less money. So
Yeah.
Right.
That
don't
is
put us
very
out of a job.
Right.
that is
Elle
very-
dit que en fait le côté tabou c'est aussi ce qui attire beaucoup de gens vers le porno, et c'est vrai. You're so smart.
No, you.
No, you. So, like, have you guys ever worked together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few times.
Yeah. She knows all about my floating boobs. My boobs in water. She knows
Oh my gosh,
all about
yes.
it.
Did you guys swim
Yeah.
together?
Did.
We're kind of at the end. We kind of jumped in. Yeah.
We did a scene like right next to a pool, and it was like a hot day, so right afterwards we just like jumped in the pool, and Angela's like, hey, you need to touch my tits underwater.
Pretty sure it was right after I had sex with you.
Uh-oh.
And
Pretty
it's
sure.
amazing underwater.
I touch her boobs
Out of this
underwater
world.
too.
I'm so happy you're here now, though, Angela.
Me too. I'm so
Like,
happy.
We're
I'm
all
so
happy.
grateful.
We're
Thank
all happy.
you.
Where do you, because you're contracted for a company, where do you see your career go? Because you're like successful writer, do you do dance shows? Do you
Yeah, I
do
do
you feature
dancing. I
dance?
do feature dancing once a month. And then I actually also just got a new job. So I'm still shooting for, I know we're not supposed to mention any companies and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm still contracted to the same company, porn company I've been with. And I actually just got a new job, which is I'm a full-time employee now. I have a normal job at Barstool Sports. And I blog every day. I do 2 podcasts a week. And then I create like video content. So 8 days out of every month, I'm also in New York now at their headquarters.
That's freak. So wow. So you have to go back every like so.
Yeah,
a week,
but
a
I'm
month?
from New York, so it's like
Yeah,
no
yeah.
big deal, you know. I any excuse to go home is a good one. So
Do you remember the first scene you did for me?
I remember.
Remember when I gave you a camera and you went to New York with the camera and came
Yeah.
back with footage from the airplane?
And you were like, just take this camera with you and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because like people are always asking me, I don't know how like graphic we can get here, but people are always asking me like, have you ever joined the Mile High Club? And I'm like, well, like, does it count if it's by myself?
Yeah. But it was
And it
so
was
cool because we
empty.
could hear, like in the background, like the announcement from the plane, like, oh, we will be arriving in New York, blah, 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 blah. This was so cool. Like, I feel like in this series, like, I've been going a little lazy with that, where now I don't do as much as I used to. Like, I used to have a lot of things like that, where now it's more like, okay, we're in the hotel room and we do the scene, you know,
Right.
or in my bedroom. I used to do more things like that. I need to
I think it could be
stop being
even
so
better
lazy.
now because I think the girls or like the women coming into the industry now are actually like so much more creative and just like innovative. They grew up with the internet. They know how to create content. They're on Snapchat all the time, like just
Do you see that with
people.
social medias where sometimes the girls take pictures? Angela, tell me what you think. Like, they take pictures or they take videos and you're like, oh my God, this is 10 times better than the picture that we took the other day on my shoot.
It really does happen. Like, I'll see an Instagram from even like a movie I'll do, and I'll be like, that should have been the box cover, not
Right?
Yeah.
the actual box cover. And it happens all the time. And it's, everyone's so good at creating content now.
Yeah. Non. On parle des réseaux sociaux maintenant. Alors, sorry, I have to go back. Je lui ai demandé si elle se rappelait de la première fois qu'on avait bossé ensemble. Et c'était pour ma série Raw, où en fait elle allait à New York, je lui avais donné une caméra et je lui ai dit voilà, pendant ton séjour à New York, tu filmes ce que tu veux. Et du coup, elle avait fait un truc où elle était dans les toilettes, où elle se filmait dans les toilettes de l'avion. Après, elle arrive à New York, elle avait filmé plein de trucs. Après, elle revient à Los Angeles et donc on a fait la scène. Et on parlait maintenant que les filles elles-mêmes, elles sont très fortes à ça, ou parfois avec les réseaux sociaux, avec Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, les meufs, elles arrivent à faire des vidéos ou des photos qui sont 1000 fois plus jolies et excitantes que parfois un photographe professionnel va faire d'elles avec un angle de ouf. Et elles, avec un iPhone, elles vont faire une photo 1000 fois plus bandante que un vrai photographe avec des éclairages incroyables. Donc, c'est de là aussi où tu vois certaines. How many followers do you have now on your Twitter, Asa?
On Twitter, I have like 680,000, and
680,
but on
that's
Instagram,
crazy.
I don't have that many. My Instagram is terrible. Like,
Yeah, mine too. Like,
like
there's
it's
nothing
so
about porn.
boring. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just not as good at it, and like I never remember to post like sexy photos. I'm always like, look at this pizza I ate.
Right?
I'm the opposite. I'm better with Instagram.
Oh,
I have
really?
1.1
Really?
million on Instagram.
1.1 million
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
Elle a 1,1 million de followers sur Insta.
But less on Twitter. Like, I only have
But it's
220,000 or
crazy
something like
already. Et à ça, elle a plus de 600 000 followers sur Twitter. Those numbers are crazy, you know.
Twitter's just I really like Twitter. Like I like I don't know, I just really like the format. Like I like having 140 characters to like have to fit things in. Like I love rules and stuff. Asian. So like,
There are rules for Instagram.
yeah, but like it's not as like you just have to like not post your nipples, right?
That's the hardest rule.
It is.
That is the most difficult rule to follow.
You're right. And I get kicked off all the time. Like I just got kicked off like 2 days ago.
See, so you're not very good at following rules then.
She says she likes rules, not
following them.
following them.
Okay.
She likes rules because she wants to break them. Elle aime quand il y a des règles, comme ça elle peut briser les règles. Well, it's awesome to have you here with us, Asa. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You're doing such a great thing.
No, thank you. They are
Do you have
doing
a goal?
great things. There's sorry?
Do you have a goal that you're trying to hit?
We don't have a goal. I didn't want to fix a goal because I was afraid that if we reach the goal, then people will
people
stop.
will
I just
stop.
want to,
Yeah.
I just want people to keep giving. For example, right now I'm gonna read some of the donation we just got. Okay.
Awesome.
Oh no. Okay, he's with actually before you came in, said that he was waiting for you to come in.
Oh, thank you.
You know,
Give me my head.
oh, sorry. I'll put that. So hold on one second.
I saw
Zo-
that like 10 minutes ago, and I was like, oh my god.
I was like trying to pull it. I was trying to pull it.
It's not.
Right.
We're not doing that right now.
Zoxy says, "Hi Angela, the 1825, which is a big forum, love you and want you to say Isu.
Thank you. Isu
La Chancla,
Shankla
Yatangaki.
Yatangaki. What did I just say?
Those are like their motto. Those are like things they say.
Ah.
Can you say Asa? Can you say Isu?
Isu?
What's it mean?
Isu it's from a video. There was like a Latino guy, like a Spanish guy. They call him Risitas. Like in a TV show, he started laughing and he was crying laughing, and he kept saying Jesus, which is Jesus.
Oh.
But they misunderstood it and they turned it into something Isu. So
Even
that
Japanese means chair.
I know. It's funny because like someone posted that like 2 days ago on Twitter, and so it became kind of their the word they say.
Okay, next time I'm cry laughing,
Can-
I will
Isu.
say it.
It's
Okay,
the new
let's try-
LOL.
Right? Exactly. Let's try something. I'm gonna count to 3, and on 3 you guys say Isu loud and strong. Are you ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Isu.
Isu.
Oh, fuck.
Oh wow!
Go.
Great timing. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay.
Wait, I thought we did.
Well, you guys didn't
Maybe
do it at
there's
the
some
same time.
lag. Maybe
Or maybe
there's
there's some lag.
lag.
Okay, let's try again. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Isu.
Isu.
But you were too fast.
Oh, sorry.
You say Isu before I said 3.
Okay.
Oh, you guys.
Go again. Isu. If we just keep saying
Okay,
it,
if you say
we'll
Isu,
cross
Isu,
over.
Isu,
Isu. There we go. We crossed over. We crossed over.
One
Oh
of
my
those
God.
has to have worked.
It worked. It worked. So. Hold on.
So what are you doing to stay awake?
Coke.
Okay.
Diet Coke.
Obviously,
Diet Coke.
aside from that.
Diet Coke.
Because I
Oh.
know
It's
true, there is-
well,
oh, that's
actually I know
zero.
you don't like even drink coffee in
No,
real.
I don't drink coffee. No, I don't.
So like
I'll
what?
try to stay awake. I don't know. I don't know. I'm
drink
just
coffee at
I'm gonna play video games. Right now it's cool because I've been having like guests after guests after
Yeah.
guest after guest, and then it's gonna there's gonna be a moment where I'm gonna have a break. But what's cool too is because we're here and there's American people on LA time, but there's a lot of people from the French community. So the French streamers are gonna come at a time. So basically, I'm gonna have a rotation the whole time because when it's gonna be too late to have American people here, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have French people come on the stream and keep me awake, and we're gonna be
Yeah.
able to keep talking.
Oh, hey Manuel, did you
Yes.
see Neon Demon?
No, is it good?
I feel like you would like it.
Neon
It's by the
Demon?
director that did Drive, but it's kind of like Gaspar Noé-ish, like in a
Oh, really?
weird. I feel like you would like it.
Okay, I'll check it out. Have you seen anything lately that's fun?
That. Oh, Black Mirror. I'm like so.
Oh, you watched it, right?
The
Did you watch the
season
whole
3
season?
is the best season ever.
See, I'm mixed up. Like, I'm mixed for me. There's episodes in the season 1 that I loved, fucked with my head. Episode in the season 2 that fucked with my head. Season 3, same thing, fuck with my. So not every episode fucked with my head, but in each season there was at least one episode that really fucked me up.
I agree, but I think season 3, like, overall was the most solid. Like, the 3 first episodes, or even the 4 first episodes, were so good in season 3, which is already more than, like, the other seasons had.
My favorite episode was the blackmail one. We're not gonna spoil it for everyone, but the blackmail one,
that was my favorite.
I was like, what the fuck?
It's so. You know what? I thought it, like, would have been more interesting if they made it that they were all pedophiles.
Oh, no spoiling!
Oh! Okay, go back, rewind. Is this...
Okay, forget
It's
it.
slime.
It's okay.
You know.
And it's the same word in
That's
French.
so much.
Great. And I just said no spoiling. What?
Okay.
Next
Or,
time,
you know, or maybe
next movie you're doing, I will tell the ending of the movie you're in live on my chat, so people will know that there's a cum shot somewhere in there.
But that's, yeah, you know what? Or maybe there isn't. Maybe that's the twist. The plot twist is there's no cum shot.
It's so
That's so arty.
so Stoya of you. Asa, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You're so cool. You're so cool.
Oh, wait, let me tell you
Yes.
one other thing you should watch.
Yes, tell me.
Because I know you watch, like, a lot of anime and stuff, but
I do.
Maybe you won't like this. There's a Japanese reality show called Terrace House. It's on Netflix.
Uh-huh.
And it's like the real world, but it's in Japan.
Okay, I'll check that
Pretty
out.
cool. And then also, do you watch BoJack Horseman?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of
Okay,
course. Do you
that's
know
all.
do you know Crunchyroll?
Yeah, you put me onto Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll's the best.
Wait, is
But
it
I
on
only watch,
Netflix?
like,
It's a no,
the girl-
Crunchyroll is it's like a Netflix of anime and manga. So you can watch you pay like $6 a month and you can watch all the animes from episode 1 to the new, like every week they keep updating the brand new episode. It's really good. If you're into anime, it's like awesome. Asa, thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you for
See
having
you
me.
soon. Thank you. Bye bye.